Welcome to the City Current Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Park. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making a difference and powering the good. And we love talking about information you can trust. And we'll make sense of all that in just a second with our good friend. She's a City Current partner. She's CEO of DataFacts. Daphne Large, how are you doing?
Oh, fantastic, Jeremy. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. We have a lot to celebrate, 33 years in terms of the anniversary, but give us a little background for DataFacts in terms of starting the organization.
Thank you, Jeremy. I was 27 years old when I left my employer, Equifax, to start DataFacts with a few good friends in the business. And that was a long time ago. It was 33 years ago. We're delighted to be able to celebrate our anniversary this year. And so it was just really a competitive opportunity to give customers a choice that they might no longer have, and especially in the local market. And so 33 years ago, we founded DataFacts.
You've recently gone through a little bit of a rebrand, new logo, and the tagline, information you can trust. So talk about rebranding and some of the marketing side. That's always a fun adventure to go on.
Yes, it is. It was very exciting, and it's not something that we took lightly. So as you know, DataFacts is in the background screening business, solely focused on that now, and we're excited to be able to do that. So we thought, we're calling it DataFacts 2.0, kind of a rebirth, a relaunch, a reinvigoration of DataFacts at 33 years old. And some companies don't really do that. They go off into the sunset, but not at DataFacts. So we're excited about our new logo. And within that logo, you see a person. And so it really resonates with us that we are providing information for people, by people, on people, and it speaks to the relationships that we build with our customers, with our team, and with our vendors. And despite operating in a world of advanced technology, right? Everything is faster, 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 automated. People are still at the core, and it is still people serving people. And we never want to lose sight of that at DataFacts, because no matter how smart the technology is, and we definitely lean into it and need it, but we never want to lose sight of the people factor, and we take that business of providing information on people very seriously, and the relationships that we build with people. So that's our new logo, and we're just excited about it. And if I might say one more thing, Jeremy, it really speaks to the foundation. When we were kind of our rebirth of DataFacts, our foundation was, and still is, that if we take great care of our people, they will take great care of our customers, who in turn take care of DataFacts. So again, another reason that we like to focus on the people factor.
Well, you have an amazing team for sure. And we've been touching on what you do. I mean, when you talk about information, background screening, working with companies, having a great team, there's a lot that goes into what you do. You also have some really cool pieces of the storyline as well. Women owned, local in terms of US based, Memphis based talent. And so talk about what you do and some of those things that really do make DataFacts very special.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. We do think DataFacts is special. And again, it goes back to the people, and it really goes back to setting ourselves apart from our competitors. There's nothing that DataFacts can't deliver that, say, an 800-pound gorilla type company could deliver. We operate coast to coast, customers in every state. Fortune 100 companies are our customers. We serve all industries. We somewhat specialize in healthcare and hospitality, but we have customers in every segment. And we are women owned. We never lean on that. We never expect to get business because of that, but we are very proud of the fact that we are women owned, and we've worked hard for all of our business that we have, again, coast to coast. We give that little bit of white glove service, right? That extra touch, that extra mile. And it goes back to our core values. Right. Two of the core values I want to mention that I think sets us apart, because we live them, is good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is your best. And that's just not a fun saying. We are in constant pursuit of being our personal best, whatever that is, as individuals and a company. And the second thing is do the right thing. right? Actions speak louder than words. And that means how we treat each other within our team, how we treat our vendors, and how we treat our customers. We're always putting our decisions through those lens, and it's not about data facts. I promise you, it's not about us, it's about other people. And when you do the right thing consistently, the business just comes. Right? Your business grows and your business grows, and it grows because you're doing the right thing and people are happy. Customers are happy. And so to me, those are just a couple of little things that set us apart.
You continue to innovate, and you mentioned technology is obviously a big trend and a big important piece of the equation for your business. When you talk about innovations, though, trying to make it very easy for companies of all sizes to scale up quickly, to hire quickly, to get information quickly, Data 360 being a big piece of that equation. Talk about Data 360 and some of the innovations around making it easy for companies.
Being easy to do business with is very important. Customers of all sizes. So from the small customers, we offer one thing called our small business portal. I would like to start there. So it's an easy way for customers to sign up online without having to go through extensive integrations or technology matches. Because some of the very smallest customers, they're not concerned with that. They order less than 100 background checks a year. They just want to be able to have a vendor that's qualified and get signed up easy. Our system is so intuitive. They don't need training many times, and they're still fully credentialed because compliance is the number one thing at DataFax, but it's an easy way for them to get set up. And then Data 360, we found that many customers, when we look at some customers we may be prospecting and even our own customers, they're spending unnecessary money. And we like to balance budgets and risk, and we never want someone to overspend on a background check or be underserved in any way with a background check. So Data 360 is a way for customers to order some of the more instant products. It could be a national criminal database. It might be a driving record. It could even be a drug screen that they can quickly do many times. And if they have knockout questions or certain qualifications, then they can go ahead and unfortunately disqualify that person and move on to the next candidate rather than paying for an entire full-blown background check only to find days later that the person might not have been qualified. And so many times prospects love that because their current provider never suggested it as a way. We'll go in and offer them a way to save money. And sometimes for the same amount of budget, they can actually get more services because they're not spending as much on the front end, but they're spending more on the back end, and they're actually getting more for the same amount or even less.
What are some of the major trends that have your attention? And I'll let you have a lot of leeway on this in terms of technology and pushing in that direction around speed and efficiency and access, or even around just hiring practices and some of those. And so this could be a very long conversation, but what are some of the trends that have your attention right now?
Jeremy, no matter the decade, speed, accuracy, and compliance continue to be at the forefront of what everyone wants. But in today's, I hate to use the word talent starved, but we're really in a labor shortage right now and have been for, through COVID. Speed is extremely important to clients because they don't want to lose good candidates. So they have to be able to act fast. And so DataFax has overhauled our internal operations to be able to maximize speed with no sacrifice in quality, right? Because we will never sacrifice speed for quality at DataFax. And so we've worked with vendors, we've worked with technology, we've really streamlined our processes to be able to accommodate the customer's needs. And as far as accuracy, we've also streamlined how quickly we can go through a what we call exact check, which is an extra layer of due diligence before we release files, particularly with criminal records on them. We always want to make sure that we are accurate. If we say someone has or does not have a criminal record, that has enhanced speed. And, the accuracy is always there, and the compliance. We're seeing a lot of discussions around who owns the data these days. Is it the employer? Is it the consumer? We are seeing a little bit of increase in consumer disclosures. They want to know what's in their file. They want to know what people are seeing. We certainly comply with every law and regulation around that. Glad to help consumers in any and every way we can. That, though, is a hot topic. Just the constant talk about and wanting to have a smoother onboarding experience for the candidate. How can we make it smoother? How can we make it faster? We have full texting capabilities through our platform with candidates, of course, through that onboarding experience. How can we make it seamless? Certainly as technologically advanced as possible through all of our many integrations that we have with all of these platforms. Again, it's about the candidate experience and speed. We do not want our customers to lose candidates waiting on something, right? Or something was inconvenient. So we're very in tune with that, Jeremy.
You mentioned regulations, and obviously on your end, the industry as a whole, highly regulated. What's something that you wish everyone knew, especially the business side, around just the regulations, adhering to them, like you said, making sure that everything is on the up and up? So what's something you wish everyone knew about just the regulation side and following all those regulations?
So sometimes people make the mistake of thinking there's a push button background check and that it's just that easy. Well, maybe 33 years ago, things were simpler, things were easier, but there are so many, there's federal laws, there's state laws, there are city laws even around what employers can do, shouldn't do, best practices, what you can and cannot report on a criminal record, how you can use that data. Is that data, or does that data have to be related to a specific position? We certainly don't want employers discriminating and end up in any kind of class action lawsuit. There's also a topic that's been hot for a number of years now is the proper authorizations to run a background check, proper disclosures that can vary by state. One blanket authorization may not fit all based on your hiring practices and where you're hiring. It could be where you are, where the employee lives. We have to take those things, and DataFax offers guidance on those things. We have a platform that is compliant. We are not attorneys. The best practices need to rely with you and your counsel, but DataFax is fully informed and follows every state, city, federal law around background screening. And that's why you need to use a professional firm like DataFax and not try to go it alone so that you can stay compliant.
Yeah, and I think just that illustration of the federal law, state law, city law, local, so it's like all of those complexities, navigating through that, and obviously having experts, who know and can make sure that you're following all those regulations and procedures correctly. Carry that over into community engagement, something that I've always loved and admired about you and just the way you operate your business. Heavily involved in the community, serving on a ton of boards, always giving back, making a difference. Your team out volunteering, plugged in with nonprofits. So community service is a huge part of your DNA and culture. Talk about why it's so important to DataFax.
Well, it's so important to us, Jeremy, because it's really our obligation, right? To whom much has been given, much is expected. And DataFax has been very successful. And we tend to hire people that want to help other people. It's in our nature because of what we're doing. We're serving people. And so it's very important for us to give back and engage in all the communities that we serve. We start with City Current, actually. It's important for us to be a member of City Current because we want to help fund all the things that you do. One of our important charities that we support, or nonprofits, is Youth Villages. The work they do there is amazing. They've touched so many lives and changed so many lives in a positive way. We like to get involved there with the girls, particularly, although we do things with all the kids, and it's just fun. So it's fun and it helps. And you know, it's easy to write a check, and we do that certainly, but we love to get hands-on, so to speak, and give our people the opportunity to be hands-on. And another thing I'm excited about is I serve on the University of Memphis Foundation Board, and I couldn't be more proud of the university in our city with the Carnegie R1 status and just where it has come and the pillar in our community that it is. I'm so excited about that. The Society of Entrepreneurs that I serve with, and I'm a member, they're doing great things. We're now going to be having additional and new programming and programs for entrepreneurs of all ages and stages, and that's exciting. And just anything that we can get involved with. I'll tell you what I love to do more than anything is touch individuals' lives, right? Find individuals that may not otherwise be raising their hand and do something awesome for them. And we've set up a couple little employee benefits around that's really cool. And it's all about giving back. You're right. It's so heartwarming, and every dime or dollar or minute that we do, it comes back to us. It just does.
Absolutely. So we've talked about the philanthropy, we've talked about the rebrand, 33 years and so many more ahead. Give us some words of encouragement when you look at where we are, but ultimately the opportunities ahead for you as CEO, but for us as a community. Give us some words of encouragement for the road ahead. I'll
start with that word, especially Memphis. And as you know, I serve on the chamber board and have for many years. So I got tired of complaining about Memphis, right? I wanted to be a part of the solution. It's easy to be an armchair warrior. It's much harder to get in there and try to help make a difference. And so I'm as excited about Memphis as I've ever been as a native Memphian. You know, I kind of feel like I have the right to know the truth and to speak it. Memphis has a little bit of baggage, but we're overcoming it. And, you know, the building is here, the development is here, the leadership, you know, Beverly Robinson at the chamber has been amazing. Phil Ternary before, you know, Mayor Strickland. We've had the right set of people and Ted Townsend and Nancy Coffey. I mean, these folks down at the chamber are now making a difference. Right? Not that they haven't in the past, but it seems like the stars are aligning and it's our time, right? That's kind of what I feel, is that it's our time to shine. And Memphis is getting positive, you know, kudos from around the world about some of the things we're doing. I mean, the whole Ford thing, you know, Blue Oval City and all of the things and the grants that we're getting. It's just an exciting time. And I'm proud to be a Memphian, and I'm proud to say that I want to make a difference, and I encourage everybody to get on board. And as far as background screening, it's an exciting time at DataFax. DataFax 2.0, you know, I've had this company 33 years. I'm now 60 years old. I was 27. People say, Daphne, aren't you ready to retire? And I say, are you kidding? I'm still having fun. I'm still passionate about what we're doing at DataFax. And I've just never been more excited, Jeremy. So I look forward to the next 5, 10, 15 years. I don't think I'll be around another 33, but we're going to give it everything we've got between now and then.
Absolutely. Well, I love it. Love you and your team. Wrap up with website, social media, contact information. Where do we go to carry this conversation forward with DataFax?
Absolutely. It's datafax.com. For the website, it's DataFax on LinkedIn. Twitter is DF Screening. And Facebook is DataFax Background Screening. So look us up, and we would love to have a conversation.
Well, Daphne, thank you for all you and your amazing team do. Thank you for coming on the show.
Always my pleasure. Thank you so much.